Yo, my name is Yash. I'm the founder at Saral, where we've worked with thousands of influencers and negotiated commission only relationships with them on behalf of the brands that we represent. And today, I'm here to reveal all of our secrets for you for free. So, watch this video till the very end. If you're watching this, you're likely in one of two categories. You're like the small brand who's tired of wasting money on Facebook and TikTok and unprofitable marketing channels, and you just want to figure out the influencer thing. But you've spoken to a couple of influencers and they quoted huge fees, and that kind of deterred you from doing it. Or you're like a bigger brand, you have the budgets, but you're like, I think I'm just kind of getting ripped off here, so you don't try the influencer thing. So if you're in either of these two buckets, watch this video till the very end, and I'm going to reveal everything that you need to know to negotiate commission only deals and save tens of thousands of dollars on influencer marketing campaigns. So let's begin. I'm gonna move myself aside, and the first thing, so there's like multiple components to this, but first things first, it's all about the frame, guys. So you gotta understand, it is a frame game. Influencers think that they are the big deal, and obviously, yes, they are in demand, but you have to understand that regardless of what category you're in, even if it's like super niche, there's very likely at least 5,000 influencers posting about you. If you're just like a normal brand like skincare, beauty, fitness, any of these other regular industries, there's at least 10,000 creators who are posting about your exact niche. So you don't really have to worry about not some one influencer saying no. It has to be a numbers game, and it is a frame game, guys. You have to understand that the influencer needs you more than you need the influencer. There is only one unique brand that is your brand, that stands for the things that you stand for, but there's countless creators who would be willing to promote you. So if one of them says no, it's not a huge problem. I can also show it to you practically. Just go to Instagram. You don't have to believe me. You can just go to Instagram, search any hashtag. Let's just take organic skincare. Let's say you're a skincare brand. There's 38,000 posts under this hashtag, which means there's at least 5,000 influencers posting about this hashtag, right? And this is just one hashtag. Imagine like you could have 10 hashtags under skincare minimum. So there's like 50,000 influencers under organic skincare. So don't have to worry about it. It is, the supply demand curve is in your favor. So if one influencer says no, don't worry about it. Just reach out to hundreds of them and follow this process that I'm about to show you. So step one is your offer. If you get the offer wrong, you'll have to deal with more objections and you'll close less deals. So get your offer right. What's an offer? Well, it consists of three components. The first component is either a free product or certain components inside it, which I'll get into, and it consists of percentage commissions for them. This is the affiliate bit, and it also includes a discount for their fans. Now, I lied a little bit in the beginning. It's not exactly an affiliate only offer, because affiliate only offers don't do really well in the market right now. It has to be what's known as an ambassador offer, which includes affiliate, which includes a small discount for their fans, and it also includes a free product. Now, when should you send a free product? It's likely you'll get away with sending a free product when your product is highly valuable. Now, this is subjective. Obviously, everyone thinks that their products are valuable, but usually you could put a dollar amount to this. If it's somewhere above like $50 at least, then it's worth sending a free product, and influencers think that they're getting something that they otherwise would not have gotten. If you're selling like a $10 chips packet, it's likely not gonna work. So what do you do in that case? If you have a super highly valuable product like $200 plus, let's say you're a luxury brand or something like that, then you can offer a free product if it makes sense economically. If not, you could offer a discount to the influencer to buy your product at cost, so you do not lose any money. That's what you can do. On the other side of the spectrum, if your product is kind of low value, let's say like sub $20, then you have to add certain more components to it to make the offer more appealing, such as offer swag, offer access to a community, offer actualization. What do I mean by this is, like, let's say you are a organic skincare brand for vegans, right? So you have to reach out to vegan organic skincare loving influencers, so they just relate to your brand so much that they just want to work with you. So you have to offer any one of these things based on your budgets, based on what you can do. Next, commissions. The most common question is, how do we decide what commission to offer? Should it be 10%, 50%, 20%? Well, it's quite simple. There's three components to it. Look at your CAC on other channels. How much are you spending on Facebook? Let's say you're spending $10 to acquire a customer that's paying you $50. In that case, you could offer a 20% commission to your ambassadors as well, because that's your CAC on Facebook right now. Or you could go slightly lower if that's not profitable for you. What you could also do is look at what your competitors are offering and offer a slightly higher competitive commission rate to also poach their ambassadors later. And while you do all of this, make sure that you're unit profitable, calculate your margins in a simple Excel sheet, and make sure that you're unit profitable, that you're making money on all these deals. You don't want to offer an affiliate commission that's eating up your margins. And discount for their fans. So this is the final component, which is also critical because it encourages their audience to buy from you using their link. Otherwise, the affiliate doesn't make money. If they don't make money, then you don't make money long term because they're not incentivized to post about you. I hope that makes sense. So offer a small discount, usually something higher than whatever the site-wide usually brands have, like a 10% off on their site if you join their email list, something like that. In that case, do like a 20% off if you buy from the affiliate. And while doing that, make sure that you're also unit profitable after offering commissions, after offering discounts. Now your offer is ready. At this point, you should know that you're offering, let's say, a free product and some community with it, or a free product with some swag, plus 20% commissions, plus 15% discount for your audience. This is now your simple 3-component offer. Let's move on to the next step. The next step is objection handling. Now, if you have your offer right perfectly, you will face very little objections, but there's many objections that you can face, but I've broken them down into 3 simple components. Usually they will say yes, in which case there is no real objection to handle. You just send them the next steps. And there's 2 major objections then. There is, here's my fee, or there is, I don't do affiliate. Now, they may have the same implication. It's like, I want to get paid, but they mean 2 separate things. So when they say, here's my fee, here's what you get back to them with. When they send you, hey, here's my fee, here's how I work with brands, usually, you gotta lay some social proof on them, right? Say, hey, look, I agree that you do fees, but we're looking for ambassadors who truly love our brand, and look at X, Y, and Z who are bigger creators than you. Don't mention this in the email, obviously, and they are our ambassadors. Why don't you become our ambassador too? This is one aspect that you can leverage. But of course, if you're new, you likely don't have any bigger influencers working with you for social proof, or any influencers working with you for social proof. That's fine. In that case, we have 3 other alternatives that you can use to break this objection. Now, the next objection breaker is mathematics. So 101, third grade mathematics. You can simply project how much they will make and make sure that it's higher than the fee that they're quoting. So if their fee quote is something like $300 for an Instagram reel and a Instagram story, right? In that case, what you can do is you can say, hey, based on our data for the last 2 years of running our brand, our average order value is, let's say, $50. So an average customer orders products worth $50 from us. So that's our AOV. If you post about us twice and at least get even if you get 4 or 5 people to buy from you, you're coming very, very close to your quoted fee. And what you're doing is you're guaranteeing long-term revenue from our link. So you can simply add it to your bio or do some very extremely low effort thing and make way more money over the course of 2 or 3 months, as opposed to make $300 now and then get done with it. What you could also do is if you really, really want to work with some creator, you could add a minimum guarantee. So what you could say is, hey, listen, I'm going to give you the mathematics. If you post about us twice and that gets X amount of sales and our AOV is this based on historical data, that means you'll make $500 instead of $300 if you sign up to our ambassador offer. Plus you get the swag, plus your audience get the discount, which you don't get if we simply pay you to post, which means people won't buy anyway. So you should make sure that they understand the value of your program, plus add a base minimum guarantee. You say that, hey, if it doesn't work, if you do not get X amount in sales, we'll at least pay you this much, which may be something like half of what their base fee is. And then say, okay, at least you're guaranteed that you'll get paid something and you have unlimited upside on your income. So this is a mathematical way for analytical, business-oriented creators to look at this offer. And most people, when they look at your numbers, they end up saying yes, especially when you offer a minimum guarantee. If they're too stringent, what you can do is offer a base plus bonus. Now, this is, you don't have to do this. Again, remember frame. What does the frame say? The frame says that there's tens of thousands of influencers, there's just one brand. So you only offer base plus bonus if they are like a creator who's really, really aligned with you and who you really, really want to work with your brand. So what you can do is you can take 30, just multiply the quoted fee by 0.3 or 0.5 and say, hey, we'll offer you 30%, we'll offer you $100 upfront instead of 300 upfront, and we'll offer you 10% commissions. Does that work? Also, mention unlimited upside on their income. So you can say, hey, we'll pay you $100 anyway. And you post, and hopefully that covers your creative cost, the hours that you spend creating the reel, and you get unlimited upside. So you're not capped by your $300 number. We are offering you commissions. So as many people buy, the more money you make. So you have unlimited, uncapped potential for income. Mention this, and usually base plus bonus works with most reasonable, sensible influencers. Now, there's some other strategies that we've used. You could work on their secondary platform. Let's say they're big on Instagram, but they just got started on TikTok. Let's say they have 50,000 followers on Instagram, but they have 5,000 on TikTok. In that case, they may be willing to post on commission only on TikTok. That's a good way to get started building the relationship. Or what you could do is, if you have the budgets, and this is for the bigger brands listening, you could try to get more for the same work. You could add usage rights with it. You could add something like one more reel for the same cost. So try get more bang for your buck. So this was the main, here's my fee objection. Now let's move on to, I don't do affiliate, right? So there's some creators who would get back to you with a slightly annoying, they feel slightly annoyed when you say, hey, here's our affiliate program. So they might get back to you with, hey, I don't do affiliate. So in that case, what you do is mention that it's ambassador and it's not affiliate, which is why the offer with all the three components here was super, super important, because that gives you the ability to handle this objection. Now you see how everything's fitting together, right? I don't do affiliate. Well, fine. Well, it's not affiliate, it's ambassador. What does that mean? Well, it means that you get free products, your audience get discounts, you get commissions and some perks along with it. So and you can have all of these perks with them. You can also offer to do giveaways, a bunch of stuff you could do to make it an even more no-brainer for the influencer. Then what you could also quote is other ambassadors' results. So you could say, hey, our average ambassador is making X amount, or we have a similar influencer in the same, we have another skincare influencer who has 25,000 followers, which is in the ballpark of where you are at, and they just made like $1,000 with just 2 posts last month. So are those the results that you want, or you really want us to pay you $300 for your base fee, right? So that's something that you could use as proof of results of other ambassadors. That's like monetary proof. What you could also use is big name social proof. What does that mean? That means that if you have a bigger, larger influencer who happens to be an ambassador, maybe due to a personal relationship with that person, maybe because they just love your product, maybe just due to sheer luck, you can mention their name and say, hey, we have this big skincare influencer who is an ambassador. Do you want to join the same group? Usually that gets them more excited. And once you move on to a more advanced stage, what you can do is get your ambassadors to record video testimonials for other ambassadors. So you're basically selling other ambassadors on your program. But that's more advanced, so you can keep that for later. What you can also do, one more thing, is that most influencers who say, I don't do affiliate, are the types who have been screwed by brands before. Now, just like influencers sometimes rip brands off, there are some brands that have ripped influencers off, and influencers talk to influencers, say that they know all these horror stories, which is why they're sometimes concerned with, hey, are they really going to pay me at the end of the month? What if I don't get paid? They've got bills to pay too. So you got to make sure that you are giving them a dashboard, which is possible with a tool like Saral. You can give them a performance dashboard of their own, something like this. And what you can also mention that, hey, we always pay timely. We have all of these other ambassadors. You don't have anything to worry about. So that's all of these ways to explain away their concerns on why they don't do affiliate programs. Another thing you can do is offer higher commissions. It's like, all right, well, I know you're a special creator. Let's say it's for like a bigger influencer. you can do is we usually offer 15%, but for you, we'll offer 25%. Does that work? That's way more appealing because that's like a quarter of your revenue. So that's something to consider. What you can also do is sell the future. So if you have a long-term plan in place, which you should, you can always mention that, hey, we'll get you on a monthly retainer if this performs, we'll do events with you, we'll introduce you to other creators, something that's in their interest. So this was the main kind of meat of the whole process of creating the offer and objection handling. But if you just watch this video till here and end it right now, you'll be 80% of the way there. But the 20%, which is the secret juice, comes from building the relationship. So let's get into this real quick. You gotta, if they say no, if it doesn't work out, you can still get their address and send them a free product anyway and blow them away with your shipping experience by adding a personal note, and you might actually end up getting a post out of them. This has actually happened to us a few times before, which is why I recommend this, is that always send free products. Like, as an early stage brand especially, your job is to get the word out there. So as many even if they don't post about you, they may speak about you to their group of friends. If your product is really that good, then you should totally try sending a free product their way anyway. Or if they ever want to try, you could mention that, hey, if you're more on the higher end, you cannot afford to send your $500 product for free. What you can do is say, hey, it's fine if it didn't work out, that's okay. But if you ever want to try our products out, I'll offer you a 70% off, basically whatever your COGS is, and based on that, give that product away to them for COGS. Or what you could do is work out a giveaway offer. So what this means is that they usually make nothing, but you give away, let's say, 10 free products, and that sparks more word of mouth, that gets the word out there to their audience. So that's like, they don't really make much because it comes from a place of giving from the creator. So it's like, oh, I want to run a giveaway for my fans, and this lovely brand here is enabling that. So that's something that you could try. And definitely always set a reminder to follow up with everyone who says no, unless it's like a very hard no. If it's like, hey, not right now, I'm not really interested in right now, something like that. In most cases, it's like a soft no. Always set reminders, and you can always use tools like Saral to do it. You just go to their profile, go into tasks, and you can use any kind of tool. You can use your basic app on your MacBook as well, but you could say, hey, follow up, and then do something like, in a couple of months, let's follow up with this person in April, and it will remind you to follow up. So definitely follow up with everyone every couple of months, so that you have the conversation ongoing. So this was our entire SOP. I know we've covered a lot. I know this video has gotten way too long. As usual, if you want us to do this process for you, you can go to automaticinfluencers.com, and we'll be able to help you out with this stuff. But I hope this video was super valuable for you, and if you learned anything, definitely follow me on social media, share this video around with your friends. Remember, this is a private secret tutorial, so keep it that way. And yes, thank you so much for watching. I wish you a lovely 2023. Bye bye.